Hi, Jenny here. Today we are going to make a quick, healthy little snack. We're going to make some no-bake energy balls. So let's get started. For this recipe we are going to need half a cup of peanut butter, third cup of honey, half a teaspoon of vanilla, quarter teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of oats, 1 cup of coconut, and then some spices that you may like to add in or other add-ins. So I'm going to go with a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, a teaspoon of flaxseed, and then half a cup of some type of chocolate chips. First we are going to mix up our half cup of peanut butter, third cup of honey, quarter teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of vanilla. We'll mix that all real well, and then we'll start adding in our other ingredients. Now we will add in our 1 cup of oats, 1 cup of coconut, half a cup of chocolate chips, 1 teaspoon of the flaxseed, and a teaspoon of cinnamon. Alright, so we have our batter mixture all mixed up. Our ingredients are all mixed up. Seems a pretty good consistency. If by chance your batter is too thick, you can add some water to it, just a little bit at a time to thin it down a little bit. And if your batter is too thin, then you can add some more oats. So depending on the type of peanut butter you use, usually depend on, or I should say nut butter. Depending on the type of nut butter you use will depend on kind of like how thick usually your mixture turns out. I've done it before where I've used just regular peanut butter and it was very thin. And so I had to add more oats to thicken it up. This time it was like an organic peanut butter, so it was a little bit thicker. But if you use like an almond butter or sunflower butter, all that, those are usually a little bit thicker also. So now that it's all mixed up, we are going to put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. Just to kind of thicken it up, dry it out just a little bit more, and then we will roll it into our balls. Half an hour is up, so I just have a piece of wax paper on the counter for right now. You can, we're gonna make these into balls, and you can leave them plain the way they are, or you can cover them in some more flaxseed or some coconut if you like. So we'll try a little bit of each. We are going to roll these into about tablespoon size. So you can either pinch it off with your fingers and do that, use a spoon, or if you have a scooper, you can use that. So I'm going to try that first. We'll see how that goes. Not too bad. Focusing. Ooh, cute. This is kind of why I prefer mini chocolate chips. I mean, obviously you could use large chocolate chips. But I like the mini ones because I figure they kind of fit better. Give you a little bit more, I don't know, more chocolate all over instead of one big honking piece of chocolate. Alright, let's roll a couple. Let's try some coconut. Ah! Make sure the coconut's gonna stick on there. The energy balls are all done. As I was scooping them out, making them into balls, about halfway through, they were not really forming very well. So they may have to go back in the refrigerator, again, I guess depending on the type of nut butter that you use to make them. I ended up making them. I was able to squish them all together, make them hold. But obviously the truth is you store them in the refrigerator when you're all done. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. I will leave the recipe down in the description box below. Let me know in the comments down below if you like to eat these little little snack bites. If you've made them before, and what your favorite type of recipe is and add-ins. There's all different kinds. I've made a couple different kinds already on my channel, but this was another one that I had in my, I think my folder, I have a recipe folder on my computer of food, recipes to make. So get to cross this one out and delete it. Now it's online on my channel for me to find whenever I want to make them again. What else? I mentioned about the chocolate chips. Again, you can add mini ones, you can add larger chocolate chips, you can add butterscotch chips, whatever type of chips also that you want. So again, different ways to make them, different varieties. And that's about it. I am going to enjoy these because I know sometimes when it gets a little bit later at night, I want just a little something a little bit sweet, a little snacky, but I'm like, well, I don't want to eat just something sugary. So it'll be nice to have like 1 or 2 of these as a little snack. So I'm going to go enjoy my snack now. You guys, keep it positive. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye. Oh, starting to melt. Oh, so good. So tasty. Peanut butter, chocolate. Get the coconut in there. Not crunchy per se, but I'm telling the coconut, that flaxseed, good stuff.